This is Captain Black, the Hood Conservative. Today's topic, you can't fight crime with a VIP line. New Orleans Mayor has made great inroads in making sure that political patronage in the form of programs that have been allocated to, I'll just say, executive and or office-centric programs and individuals have come at the expense of funding street activists, mentors, mediators, and others, including even policemen who are leaving the New Orleans Police Department at record levels. Political patronage creates an A-list where specially favored persons receive funds that we, the taxpayers, involuntarily contribute to the public kitty. Regrettably, the majority of the persons who do receive political patronage have no more interest nor capability on impacting the culture and the violence on our streets than literally someone at a microscope does of influencing what happens with the microorganisms that he's observing. The detached clinical approach that outside sociologists bring to inner city problems cannot be substituted for actively involving the people closest to what is popularly called black on black or black on other crime. Taking the quote talented tenth from the black community, persons who either currently have moved away from or never lived in these affected areas, also does not address these problems. You may lock in a good base for re-election and for photo ops, but as far as impacting the culture on the streets where the violence is taking place, there is no carryover. And I have watched this administration engage in any number of exercises where outside experts and members of the Black Talented Tenth are given public monies, but neither one of these groups have any more knowledge or interest in what's going on the streets than literally the man in the moon. As we've seen in recent weeks, members of two gangs that have been under investigation and observation by the mayor's various social programs and the multi-agency gang task force were able to engage in a truly shocking homicide. And we have to ask if this particular clinical and talented tenth approach is the most effective approach when people can still engage in crimes that shock the senses and kill 25-year-olds and now a 7-month-old, which is, even with the tolls to which we've become accustomed, truly, truly tragic. Throwing money to your political allies might make all the sense in the world, except when you have to face the same demographic whose majority vote placed you in office the first time and try to explain why now you must be reelected by the same majority vote, whose street activists and whose street officers in the form of policemen find themselves locked out of the gravy train that seems to be the exclusive province of your political buddies. Again, Mayor Landrieu did not create black on black crime. He did not instigate black on other crime, but his policy of outside consultants and members of the Black Talented Tenth, while effective and beneficial to him in the short term for re-election, have had no beneficial impact on the culture and the violence on our streets. And it is a fair question to ask, should we give him 4 more years to enact these policies even more?